Chismosas, I have some fat ass chisme about Rosalia that you're not gonna wanna miss, because she may or may not have seemingly sort of bashed her ex, and we don't know which one, so I need your help. Now, before I dive into all the proof of how allegedly she bashed one of her exes, I need you guys to know that I love Rosalia. I've been following Rosalia for a minute now, and I loved her with Rao, but I loved her individually. I love her music, and I love her voice. That being said, I follow her on TikTok, and she just so happened to grace me with a follow back a couple years back, which made me super happy. So ever since she did that, I go and I check her reposts, I check her likes and stuff, and see what the vibes are every once in a while. And I ran into this. Let me show you. Now you can see this is her page. This is for sure her page. You can see that we follow each other. Shout out to Rosalia, thank you. But when you go to her likes, you can see the second one, the second video that she liked. It says something there, and it has a lot of views. Now, obviously, I was curious, so I clicked on it. Now, this is what the video said. If you've ever dated a narcissist, then you know this move. Now, I immediately was like, are you saying that your ex was a narcissist? And which one are you talking about? Because I need the tea. Now, if we know anything about Rosalia's dating history, she hasn't dated a ton of people, but she definitely has been spotted with at least a couple of them. Now, obviously, the first notable one since Rao Alejandro was Jeremy Allen White, which is right before the dude that she's dating now. Now, she had allegedly been with him for a few months. He had just gotten a divorce, and then all of a sudden, it just fizzled out, and we were like, wait, what happened? Now, he is definitely an actor, so I could see him being a narcissist. He is also an air sign, and no tea, no shade. Air signs can be very all about themselves sometimes. I'm not saying everybody, but he is an Aquarius. Now, that's not saying much because she's a Libra, so I would have thought that would have worked out together, but I'm going to go ahead and blame it on the fact that he's an actor, and you gotta have some type of narcissism to be an actor, in my opinion. So, definitely one of the culprits that I thought maybe possibly could be the one she's talking about. Now, obviously, her most longest relationship has been Raul Alejandro. And I love Raul Alejandro. He is a Capricorn. You know how I feel about Capricorns. Chef's kisses. I love them. But this relationship ended very abruptly, very suddenly. And it had a lot of people wondering what could have happened. Now, there were rumors and allegations that either she cheated or he cheated. But ultimately, we didn't know what actually happened. And she kind of sort of came out to his defense after their breakup. So I don't know if it's him she's talking about. But definitely, Raul is a hottie. He is a hottie with a body, so he could definitely be the narcissist too. Now, that being said, I don't feel like people like things like that just out of coincidence, just out of the blue. You definitely have to come from experience, and I'm curious to know who you think she's talking about and what the vibes are. So let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.